Us Canadians are pseudo-British. We used to be British, and then we said, fuck you, Britain, we're our own people now, and you know, maybe there's a couple other things that kind of happened in that day, but that was effectively what happened. Anyways. And you were only pseudo, right? I wasn't making tea. I was making my watery beverage, which I guess tea is also a watery beverage. But this is watery beverage with powder that has been mixed up, and tea is a watery beverage with leaves that have been pseudo mixed up. And I do like tea, and I had my steep tea this morning, but now we're having this instead. Bro, we let you go. You can't let me go. I wanted to leave. I say that being a Danish man. I'm not even British. Half of me is Danish. There's nothing to fucking do with Britain. Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome back to the WinglessValkyrie live stream. Hope you're doing well. We are continuing with our building streams today. We have less than 50 models left to go, which is pretty fucking psyched. Pretty awesome. Pretty pog champ. You know what? We're going to switch the music over. Let's go over to Hades music. I like Hades. Hades is good. Hades is good stuff. So, you still have a king. Well, yeah. Why no streams, though? What do you mean, why no streams? We're streaming right now. This thing we're doing right now, stream. Yesterday, last night, also stream. What do you mean? What do you mean, why no streams? Streamed yesterday and we're streaming today. What do you mean, why no streams? I'm confuzzled. Was there? Yeah. Yesterday there was a stream. JB was there. Another guy was there whose name I can't remember, but yeah. My notifications are broken. You can see yourself if you go to my channel and you go to the live section, you can see yesterday, day 9. I'm suing YouTube. Best of luck with that. But yeah, no, we were live yesterday. We were live yesterday night, and now we're live again this morning. So, friendos, perhaps because the stream yesterday was in the middle of the night for us folks from Europe. Yeah, stream last night was very late. It was 7 p.m. for me because I had a long day of just all kinds of stuff, so I could only stream very late in the evening. So, and now today I have stuff I have to do late in the evening, so we're doing a morning stream. But anyways, welcome back. So today we are going to be continuing with building the stuff from the Indomitus set. However, you might notice that this is a Land Raider, which is not from the Indomitus box. So let's switch to the top-down camera here. This Land Raider, let me move the camera a bit better. So this Land Raider is one of the many things I've purchased off of Facebook Marketplace from people who were getting out of the hobby or just getting out of the armies and didn't want to play the armies anymore. And it was completely unpainted. It was fully built, but it was unpainted. He said he bought it initially for, I think he was playing Iron Hands, I believe is what he was doing. And he bought it for his Iron Hands, but then he was just getting out of the hobby. So I bought a lot of his stuff, and I love Land Raiders. I think they're one of the sickest looking tanks ever. Sadly, they always look like, or not look, they always play like shit. They're never worth their points and the guns that they take. But now in 10th, they might be worth it again. We'll see. But anyways, I love Land Raiders anyways, and I never bought one. So I finally got this Land Raider from him. He already built it, but of course he built it for his Iron Hands. And at the time, I was like, well, I don't really have any Space Marines, so I'm going to build it in my Night Lords colors. So I painted it Night Lords blue, Cantor blue here. And I added spikes to the back here for a little bit of a chaosy feel. And then, oh, I also put spikes, hanging spikes there, not anything there. And then I also put these little, like, dragon heads on the las cannon front here, if it'll focus. Nope, but that's okay. Just for a more chaosy feel. But then I just basically left it at that because I was like, well, Land Raiders are pretty awful right now, so I'm probably never going to play with it. But now in 10th, they might be better. So before we continue with our Indomitus, we're just going to add a couple more spikes, a couple more chains to make it a little bit more chaosy, and then we'll move on to Indomitus. And then once there's a little bit more spikes and stuff on here, then we can consider it built. Also, this is kind of cool that it front opens up and such. That's neat. Anyways, so we're going to put a couple spikes on this dude, give him a little bit more of a chaosy feel. We also have our bits bin behind us and see what we can find. And then we'll continue with the Indominus box. So, absolutely goated opinion. Preach. Land Raiders are nice. Got one in my army. Also had bought a Land Raider Crusader, but that was such a nightmare to build that I binned it. I've never built a Land Raider. This is the only one I own, and I bought it already assembled. So, I don't know what it's like to build one. And this isn't a Crusader. This is just your standard-ass fucking Land Raider. So, yeah. And I do mean throw the entire model in the bin. That's a shame. I'm assuming Land Raiders are expensive. Well, I know in Canada they're at least like $100 Canadian. Can only imagine they were back then. You know what? I'm curious. Once again, we are going to look up the stats for Land Raider and see how they play now. Because this is not just a building and painting stream. No. This is also a, hey, I wonder if this model is any good in 10th edition now. What kind of guns can it take and shut? So, let's go ahead and take a look-see here. See if we can find the Land Raider through all these Space Marine data cards. Should be near the bottom with all the vehicles. Now we're in Dreadnoughts. All the box knots, Redemptor, Brutalis, Ballistis, Assault Squads, Outriders, ATV, Scouts, Attack Bikes, Suppressors, Storm Speeders, Pseudo Tanks, should be getting closer, Land Speeders, Hellblasters. Oh my god, Space Marines have so many fucking models! Jesus Christ. Okay, we're in tanks now. Stalker, Whirlwind, Predator, Destructor, Predator, Annihilator, Gladiator, Lancer, Reaper, Valiant, Vindicator, Land Raider. Here we go. Alright. Instead of seeing my scalp, we're going to go Land Raider. There we go. Alright, so Land Raider is now 10-inch movement, T12, 2-up save, 16 wounds, 6-up leadership, OC5. Nice. It's got the Godhammer las cannon. What the fuck? 48-inch range, 2 attacks, 3-up, 12, strength, -3, D6 +1. It's pretty good. Surprised it's not twin-linked, though. That's a little odd that the las cannons aren't twin-linked, but okay. Oh, sorry, my webcam is covering some of it for you guys. Sorry, move that up a bit. There you goes. It does also have a hunter-killer missile, just like our one tank we built, whose name I can't remember. It's the one with the twin las cannons on top, which are not considered twin-linked, but okay, whatever. So it's got the hunter-killer missile, which is 1 attack, 2-up, 14, -3, D6 flat. Ironic that the Godhammer las gun has more damage. The hunter-killer missile just has a 1 point better ballistic, 2 points better strength, but the same AP, but less damage. Because the minimum damage you could do with the Godhammer las cannon is 2, but the minimum damage you could do with a hunter-killer missile is 1? What? That's funky. That's a little weird that the one shot, once per battle, only does a maximum of 6, minimum of 1, but the Godhammer las cannon, which has the same range, mind you, can do minimum 2, maximum 7 damage. What? That's fucking weird. That's so weird. Then it's got a multi-melta, storm bolter, or twin heavy bolter. Yeah, so the twin heavy bolter has twin link, so you can reroll all wounds with that one, but not the Godhammer las cannon? That's fucking weird. All right, which weapon options do you have? Can be equipped with 1 hunter-killer missile, 1 multi-melta, and 1 storm bolter. Twin-linked heavy bolter, 2 Godhammer las cannons. Oh, 2 Godhammer las cannons. Okay. I guess so either side is considered 1 Godhammer las cannons. Okay. Fair enough. It doesn't replace any of it, though. Twin heavy bolter, 2 Godhammer las cannon armored tracks can be equipped with 1 storm bolter, 1 multi-melta, 1 hunter-killer missile. And it doesn't replace anything. So it just has all of them. Because, again, all war gear is free. So it just has all of this. All right, well, that's nice that it has all of that. And you don't have to replace any of it. And then A deadly demise, so it explodes onto 6. And each time a unit disembarks in this model after it has made a normal move, the unit is still eligible to declare a charge this turn. Nice, thanks to the assault ramp. And when this model has 1 to 5 wounds remaining, each time this model makes an attack, subtract 1 from the head roll. Okay. Alright. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's definitely better than it was, primarily because all war gear is free. So it just comes with all of this. You don't have to pick which ones it has. It just has all of it because all war gear is free. So, Land Raider's not too bad. Oh. Well, okay, so that's a Space Marine Land Raider. I'm building this as a Night Lord's Land Raider, so a Chaos Space Marine Land Raider. It probably has the same equipment. I'm not going to bother looking it up. It probably has the exact same equipment. I don't see why it wouldn't. But, anyways. Whoop, wrong one. All right. All right. Excuse me. Camera focus. There it is. Bro, why the hair reveal? I'm sorry. Just look at my scalp. Look at that. Look at that seam line. I don't know if that's called seam line. Whatever. This camera makes it look like my hair is like white. Like I'm fucking old and gray. And then you switch to this camera and you're like, nope. No, it's definitely blonde. Oh well. Alrighty. Let's put some spikes on this bad boy. Actually, let's grab the bit spin as well, because we're going to get these spikes here. What the fuck is this? This is some random executor helmet that I don't need. We might just do these couple spikes here. Might just do these. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. You don't want to overdo shit. You don't want to make it just fucking gaudy. You want to have subtle spikature. You know, subtle spikature, just to get the point across that, oh yeah, bad guys. Well, everyone's bad guys in Warhammer. So... probably... yeah, back there. Okay. Okay. Got a couple spikes in the front there. I think this piece might be too small for that. With this large piece. How does that fit? Could do there, but then I can't close the ramp. So we'll probably just do the small one. I can do the small one over top of this old Aquila. Yeah, we'll do that. Opens. Yep. Excellent. big spike chain. Probably put it something like that. That doesn't really hang that well. I could do it like that. Kind of fits nicely in the back there. Why not on the side? I mean, I could do it this way, but then it kind of defies gravity with the way the chains are hanging, and it doesn't really fit in this little opening here. I mean, unless I do it like that, and then just kind of cover over that opening in a weird way. Looks like a 60-year-old man with that hair view. Yeah, it really does. This camera is not doing me any favors. It's like, on this camera, it's absolutely blonde, but this camera, nope, white. There should be a plate in that opening, actually. There should be, but again, I didn't build this tank. And the person who did build this tank left that open. As well as the other side. The other side I was able to put one of those small little chains in that fit nicely. But now I just put the other small chain. I'm pretty sure I cut this off so I could put it in the other opening, but now I put it on the front loading rack. Oh well. I am thinking though, so because I put this spike thing here, which is supposed to go on the front of like a rhino tank, but I just kind of put it on the back here next to the exhaust pipes. I could just add more spikes here and have that kind of hanging off. That might look cool. You know what? I've decided I'm doing that. Fuck your guys' opinions. It's my tank. I'll do what I want with it. Tip this guy real far forward. There we go. Just let it sit like that for a little bit and let it dry. Add a bit more glue because there's not a lot of contact points on this one. Land Raider sitting up front for a bit. It's fucking nosed over. Miss the old pots for color with the screw-on lids. They had a ridge on the top that could use to prop up models like that without having to hold it. Yeah. Sometimes I'll just take like some of these model holders here that look like butt plugs. The new ones look way more like butt plugs. And then you just kind of lean it against this, which I probably could, but this glue dries very, very fast, so I usually don't have to leave the model for too long. That metal's gonna corrode so quickly with that being next to the exhaust. Yeah, probably. But that just adds to the horrifying look of it. that just adds to the horrifying look of the machine. Dissimilar metal corrosion, yes. I mean, a Nurgle army wouldn't care. True. And the worst part is that, like, I think I mentioned this on stream already before, so I'll mention it again for those who don't remember. But, so, the Chaos Army, I technically have two Chaos Armies. My primary army and my primary Chaos Army are my Night Lords. They are the ones I've played the most, have collected the most of, have painted the most of. I fucking love my Night Lords, and that's why this guy's painted blue. Because I started painting him Night Lords colors, and then I stopped because, like, I need to add a more chaosy feel to this Land Raider. But the problem is that, well, it wasn't a problem until 10th edition. So Night Lords are one of the only Chaos Trader Legions that don't worship any kind of Chaos God. They don't worship Nurgle or Slaanesh or Khorne or Tzeentch at all. They're a Heretic Astartes unit strictly just because they don't like the Emperor. They hate the Emperor, and Kurz, their Primarch, hated the Emperor. And that's why they're a Chaos Legion. It's not because they worship any kind of Chaos Gods, they just hate the Emperor. Which is fine. And it's not like they're outright against worshiping any Chaos Gods. They just don't like... They're just not, like, big into worshiping them. Yeah, similar to Iron Warriors, who, like, they're not big into worshiping Chaos Gods. It's just not mainly their thing. Like, because if you look at, like, Death Guard, or World Eaters, or Emperor's Children, or Thousand Sons, like, they are all about worshiping that one Chaos God. Or then you go into Word Bearers, who worship just all of them equally, or, Black Legion, who worship all of them equally. But then Night Lords don't really worship Chaos Gods. They just don't like the Imperium, so they fight against the Imperium. Which is fine. And again, they're not against worshiping Chaos Gods. Like, you have individual Night Lords who will worship Chaos Gods, or like small little bands of Night Lords who will worship Chaos Gods, but it's not really the big thing. But it also means that, and that was all fine, and now 10th edition has come out, and with 10th edition, the Chaos Army rule is that every time you start a game, or at the start of your command phase, every turn, you have to roll on like a Dark Pacts table, and you get blessings from the Chaos Gods based on what you roll in a Dark Pact thing. Which means that even if you don't worship, even if, like, lore-wise, your army of Chaos, like Night Lords, doesn't worship the Chaos Gods, in-game, at the start of your turn, every turn, you are worshiping them, and you are getting boons and benefits by them, depending on what you roll. So it's a little bit, like, not exactly lore-breaking, but in a way it is, because it's like, if you want to play Night Lords, it's like, we Night Lords, we don't worship any Chaos. None of my army doesn't worship Chaos, we just don't like the Imperium, which is basically how I run them. But now, with 10th edition, it's like, well, guess what you're doing at the start of every command phase? You're rolling on the Dark Pacts table and seeing what packs from the Chaos Gods you get. So, So, oh well. But yeah. And the Alpha Legion is, like, altogether a more difficult story. Alpha Legion, it's really hard to talk about Alpha Legion. Because no one fully understands Alpha Legion at all. Not even the people who write Alpha Legion. Because everything you hear about them is both true and a lie. And every lie is truth, and every truth is a lie. And so, like, nothing is set in stone. And that's the whole point of the Alpha Legion. But it also just makes it real complicated, but complicated by design. So it's just one fuck of a wormhole to go down. So, there goes the one who brings back the milk. Khorne also brings back the milk. He just puts it in empty skulls. But he brings it back just so we can go get more skulls to bring back more milk. Poison, yes, but milk all the same. Indeed. Longest undercover mission in history and all that. Yeah. What Alpha Legion? Exactly. What Alpha Legion? It's like being either the 2nd Legion or the 11th Legion. What 2nd Legion? What 2nd... what 11th Legion? Well, I guess they're not legions. They could be either legions or chapters. You don't know, because they were... All knowledge of them was erased from history. Which is funny, because, like, back in the day, that wasn't the point. The full point of not having a 2nd chapter or an 11th chapter was so that people who wanted to make their own chapters could do so, and they had just an opening. It was like, my Marines are the 11th chapter, and you could, like, use the 11th chapter as a Chaos one, and the 2nd chapter as a Imperium one, and you just make your own Legion, or make your own chapter, and call them the 2nd and the 11th one. And then Games Workshop decided, people were already doing that, but they weren't using the numbers anyways. So they just changed the lore and just went, the 2nd and 11th chapters don't exist. All history about them has been eradicated from the archives because of some horrendous thing that we don't even know about. And they just went that way, which admittedly is a lot more cool, but it's just kind of funny that that lore stems from them initially going like, 2nd and 11th ones don't exist because it's for you guys to decide what they are and build them for your own armies. And then people just went haywire with it. So Games Workshop went, you know what? They don't exist. Why? And just went that way. So, which, again, like I said, admittedly is a lot cooler, but... Ooh! My package has been received. Do they have an estimated time of delivery? No later than 8 p.m. today. Okay. Is it possible I can get it before 6 p.m. today? Because that's when I need it. Let's see. So, yeah, GW and their retcons. That's one of those things where I'm like, you know what? I'm totally chill with that because I like that idea. And it adds to the overall lore a lot more. But not everybody's cup of tea. All right, honestly, I think we might do... Actually, no, because if I'm going to grab it, I want to grab it like this, and I don't want to be fucking spiking my hand on the back here every time. So I think we're going to leave it at that. I think that's subtle enough spikes for Night Lords. We've got the dragon heads on the las cannons here. We got spikes on the front. We got a little chain thing there. We got chains, a lot on this side, but we got chains on this side. And then we got chains on the spikes that are going to melt off from the exhaust in the back here. I'm happy with that. Alright, he's done. Now we can get to the rest of Indominus. Alright. Battletech did a better job retconning their animated series out of canon by rendering it an in-universe propaganda piece. Interesting. Alright, what do we start with today? Let's build a lieutenant. Let's build that Primaris lieutenant. We'll just go in order of the book. So we need C. Which is probably this small one. Yep. And then we need another 40mm base. Bingo. Skull trap. Alrighty. I mean, that is how you, in retcon, you take something that doesn't fit anymore and turn it into an in-universe tongue-in-cheek joke. Yeah, but then everybody starts doing that, and then it just becomes meh. Yeah, do something different now and then. If everyone always does the same thing, then it's not unique anymore. So you gotta keep things fresh. And like I said, I like the way GW did their retcon with the 2nd and 11th Legion, because it didn't break anything. Because if people still wanted to play their homemade custom Legion or chapter as the 11th Legion or the 2nd chapter, they still could. Because there was no hard set rule that said you couldn't, or that said that that wasn't the chapter or that wasn't the Legion. You still could do it. You could still be like, yeah, my Legion, the fucking, I don't know, the hip-hop boys of Primus 4-2 Overlord the Second are the expunged 11th Legion. And everyone will be like, that's super dope, that's super cool. Hell yeah. Because it's your own lore. And it doesn't break the lore that exists because there isn't any. So it works out nicely. All sprues cut. True, but it is still preferable to it just doesn't exist anymore. Eh, fair enough. Cool. Alright. Let's build this bad boy. Clean up some of the ugly snipping cuts that I did. That's better. Alright, so start here, start here. Let's get some glue. Glue also goes in there. There we go. All right. For some reason, you are not. There we go. Just had to put some force into you. Okay. So we got that done. Let's do his shooty arm with a giant plasma gun. It's really like a step between a plasma gun and a plasma pistol. It's just a little too big to be a plasma pistol, but a little too small to be a plasma gun. I think it's the Neo Voltkite pistol. I honestly can't remember. It'll only matter once I start shooting it. When I actually start playing a game. That arm. the shield on this one first. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Almost done this bad boy. I could have cleaned that up a bit. That's fine. That's okay. There we go. Alright, I'm going to do the tactical rock first on this one, just to make life a little easier on us. There you go. Gonna be AFK for a bit, gonna stick around and stream, talk to you later. Got some stuff to do here. No worries, Rannick. All good, my friend. You do what you gotta do. It is all good. Okay. There's Mr. Lieutenant done. Woof. Alright, we did the chaplain. I've already built the Judicar. So after that, we did the Blade Guard vets. We did the Ancient. So then it's the Assault Intercessor squad. So there's a lot of those boys. We're going to do them later. We're going to go to the Outrider squad, because I think that's... yeah, Outriders and Eradicators, and that's it. So let's do the Outrider squad, because they're on the thumbnail. Alright, I need E. Oof. God, summers in Kelowna suck. Especially when the only air conditioning you have is in the kitchen, which you have to go down the hall, through the dining room, into the kitchen. You have to pull fans from it all the way into here. Oy, it sucks. First world problems. All right. Ooh, it is past 11. I gotta make a quick phone call though, and then we'll be good to continue. Good morning, Taylor. It's Torsten calling. Could I get down for both rounds of Commander tonight if there's room? Wicked. Thanks very much, Taylor. Appreciate it. See you tonight. Bye-bye. Wicked. We're golden. All right. Outriders. Which is just this sprue, I think. One, two, nope, there's a third sprue. This one. Yep, there we go. Those are the 3 sprues I need. Alright. Then we need the big bases. 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah. Alright, let's build these biker boys. Alright. First one is E26 and 25. Is that you? Partially. That's 25. And then 26, which is not you, so 26 must be on this side somewhere. Two, 14. Oh, you are 26. Sorry, 16 is the head next to you. Okay. And then I need 27A and 27B. Alright, that's 27B. And 27A. Must be on this side. Yep, 27A. Alright, let's try and put this shit together. So, let's clean this up a bit first. you together. So that is going to sit like that. Interesting. Okay, it's going to be a little tricky to glue, but that's all right. We can do it. There we go, just like that. And then you sit in there. Just like so. And then glue into there. Okay. I see, I see, I see. Okay. And then we need 30 and 28. Which is none of you. Must be on this side. 30. And 28 is your head, which is there. And then you get 31 backpack. None of the backpacks are here, so you get 31 backpack. And 29 chest piece. 29. Okay. that body done. Just gonna put the backpack on. Ooh, jeez. Okay. And then we need 34, which is not there. Two, 10. Was it on this side? Yep, it was. Okay. Excuse me. Hi, hey, Daydream. How you doing, girl? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Building Bike Squads. We're making boys on bikes. Oh, I shouldn't have glued that. That's gonna become a fucking nightmare. Alright, well, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Have you got done so far? Good morning, Jackson, as well. We've done my second Primaris Lieutenant. I have one of these already. Even semi-painted. Don't know where I got it from. I think it might have came... I think you and I might have split in one of those, like, starter boxes that came with, like, terrain and some warriors and such. Because I already have this exact model, like, semi-painted. I'll go grab them. Like, yeah, we split a recruit edition, I think. Yeah, that must be it, because, yeah, this is the dude I've already got semi-painted, and it's the same model. So I was like, I don't know where I got him, but I have him, and it's definitely my painting, because it's shit. So, but for today, all I've done so far is we took that Land Raider I got off of Facebook, and we made it more chaosy since it's going to my Night Lords. So we put some more spikes, some chains and shit. Everybody joked about how these spikes are going to melt away being that close to the fucking exhaust. But hey, it is what it is. So we just made it more Night Lords, more chaosy feeling. So we just did that. So he's done now. And then we continued with Indomitus. So we built the Lieutenant, and now we're building the Outriders. And I'm gonna go put this other Lieutenant that's already partially done back in the box of random shit. So yeah. So I don't really have an end time. Probably somewhere around 2, maybe 3 p.m. I think I'm going to end, because I want to do a little bit of P-Star studying before I take my 4th attempt tomorrow. But we'll see. For now, we're just going through Indominus. We're building the Outriders now, and we're just going to keep going through Indominus and just see how things go. That's the plan. So, I am signed up for Commander, by the way. I called Taylor the moment they opened at 11, and he's got me down for both rounds. So I'm solid there. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Just keep working through Indominus. See how far we get by 2 or 3 p.m.-ish. We'll see. But anyways, Skull Chat, good morning. Also, my rings arrived in Kelowna this morning, and they're out for delivery. So I should, all things considered, should have my ring tokens for Commander tonight as well, which will be sick. Think I might try playing Urbask for at least one match. You're already sick of Min? You're sick of casting all them blue spells with Min and making illusion bears? Or you just really want to win with Urbrask? You really want to last chance Urbrask one more time and just fucking power play win? Because you did it once, you can do it again. My phone is almost dead, so I'll be right back. I'm going to plug it in because I'm at 10%. So I kind of need to charge that. Min is just strong. Min is strong. It is indeed. And Urbrask isn't? Urbrask isn't strong? Huh? That's what I thought. I never said that, Lamau. Okay. Just making sure we're clear. I'll be right back again. I'm going to go take a little tinkle in the little boy's room. So before we continue, Jackson, if you're still here, Chat and I discovered something funky about the Land Raider this morning. When we were chaosing it up, I looked up the stats for the Land Raider, see what the new Land Raider stats are, see if it's playable now. It is better than 9th edition Land Raider, considering it just gets all guns. It doesn't have the option of switching out any of its guns. It just says you can also take these 3 extra weapons if you want, but it doesn't replace any of the weapons. So, once again, in 10th edition fashion, why won't you? So it just gets all guns all the time. It doesn't replace any, so pog. But, weirdly enough, 2 weird things. So, first things first, Twin link las cannon on this side, right? Twin link las cannon on this side, right? Well, also a twin linked storm bolter on the front here. Well, what if I told you that the twin linked las cannons on this bad boy are not in fact twin linked? They are not twin linked. They do not have the twin linked rule. But the twin link storm bolter does have the twin linked rule. So this gun can reroll all failed wounds, but these guns cannot. Which is already weird, considering they are most assuredly twin linked. So that's already irritating. Here's the second thing Chat and I found out. This thing can also take a once per battle Hunter Strike Missile. One shot, once per battle, Hunter Strike Missile. 48-inch range. Strength 14. Hits on ballistic skill 2 up. Strength 14. AP minus 3. D6 damage. Okay, so it's a once per battle. Minimum 1 damage. Maximum 6 damage. 48-inch range. The las guns on this thing are also 48-inch range, so exact same range as the Hunter Killer Missile. Ballistic skill 3 up, so a little worse. Strength 12, so 2 points worse. AP minus 3, so same AP. And here's the best part. Damage D6 plus 1. The las cannons have the same range and do more damage, and you can fire them all game long. All game long. But the Hunter Killer Missile that comes with it has the exact same range, slightly better ballistic skill, slightly better strength, but less damage. And it's a once per battle shot. Why? What? Like, that's a once per battle missile should be like insane. It should be ridiculously powerful. If it's an only once per battle missile, it should be insane. Not 2 points strength higher, 1 point strength better in ballistic skill, and less damage. It just seems so weird. Like on that smaller Rhino tank, that the name I can't remember, that also has the twin linked las cannons on the top, it can take a Hunter Killer Missile. So like, okay, the Hunter Killer Missile is a little better on that las cannon because those are different las cannons, and this is like God Hazard las cannons or whatever the fuck. But like, what? I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. You can fire it at the same target to get things off the board easier. Yes. But okay. And yes, I agree with you on that. But just, do you not see that a once per battle thing that could do a minimum of 1 damage and a maximum of 6 seems weird to have a tank with guns that do a minimum of 2 damage, maximum of 7, that you can fire every shooting phase, which has the exact same range? Like the Hunter Killer Missile, the las cannons on this thing, these are the Q. These are the QWEs. Okay, these are your QWEs. A Hunter Killer Missile that's a once per battle thing sounds like an ultimate. It sounds like the R. But the R is weaker than the QWE. What? Anyways, everyone in chat understands my point. Right, I've made my point clear. Everyone understands me. They love me. I'm well liked down there. It's great. Alright, time to build more fucking bikes. Also, Jackson, are you streaming today as well? Or nah? I need to go to 35, 36. Which are on the other side here. 35, 36. 35. It's not the R, that's the people inside the Land Raider. Okay, well, sure. I guess the people the Land Raider are transporting is the ultimate whatever. That's fine, I guess. And now with my sleep schedule so fucked and needing to drop off Ashley at work, I don't have the time I need for it to be worth it. Gotcha. Fair enough. Alright, I need 36. 36. Why is your sleep schedule fucked? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Too much Crusader Kings? Go to bed. What's wrong with you? Where the fuck's 36? $28, $12, $36. Tomorrow, yes. Oh, streaming tomorrow, you mean? Okay. No. And just not being tired until 1 in the fucking morning. Ah. Gotcha. So sorry, are you saying you're streaming tomorrow? Just those two. Let's glue those on. Alright, well, let's clean them up first a bit. Hopefully. Gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I can see the finish line on building models. It's just Indomitus, the Strike Force, and those 5 Havocs. And then we are done building. And then the painting journey begins. The long haul. Because not only do we have to paint all the models we've built so far on stream, but I have to paint all the models that have already been built that you guys haven't even seen yet. And there's a whole ass box of them. Oh boy. I'm gonna become one fucking hell of a speed painter by the end of this journey. And hopefully, also, we will have raised 1,000 Canadian dollars or more for charity by the end of this journey as well. That would also be pretty dope. Pretty cool. Alright. Let's glue these boys on. Let's get it on. I see. Oh wow, you guys, there we go. Fuck. That was a tight fit. Woo-wee. I haven't had such a tight fit since I saw your mom last week. Got him. I want us to know why you never called her back. My schedule's real busy. I'm one of those mysteriously unavailable types. Alright, our first Outrider is almost done. We just gotta give him some arms. Alright, 20, you need 32. 37. That's this one. And 33, which is on the other side. $33. Bingo. What you got on your plate for today, Daydream? My dad's on vacation in Alaska. Oh, ever heard of the sour toe cocktail? No, but I don't imagine I'm gonna like it. Just from the name alone. There we go. Got that bad boy on. It's a cocktail with a mummified human toe in it. You get a certificate for drinking one. He did. That's horrendous. That's awful. That is not worth the certificate. Jesus Christ. That is not worth any certificate at all. Fuck that. Jesus. You put someone else's toe in his mouth? A mummified human toe. What? Also, hi, JB. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I'm sure you're excited to be here. You know, we're just building Outrider squads and talking about drinking mummified human toes. Well, not the toe itself, but the liquid the toe is in. What the fuck? Messed up. There we go. We just got to put his sword on the side here. You're not allowed to lick, suck, or bite the toe. Yeah, I can imagine that. Being that it's a mummified toe. And they kind of need to keep it so that you can keep giving out certificates to everybody else. That's still fucked. That's wild. There we go. Our Outrider is complete. Now we just gotta put him on the base. There we go. Outrider of Lieutenant fully done. 2 more Outriders to go. Alright, now we need 1, 2, 3A and 3B. It's on Canada's side of the border, so ask them. In Alaska, I don't think they care about health code violations that fucking far up north. And also, yeah, Alaska, so it's still America. They ain't got nothing to do with us. You crossed our territory and then went back into your own. Which also, like, how dare you guys have Alaska? You couldn't have America? You just had to have part of our fucking country, too? Unbelievable. Ridiculous. You assholes already took Hawaii. Like, just leave that shit alone. I wrote Alaska, Yukon. Okay, Yukon is ours. Alaska should be ours, but no. America just has to spread out. There's too many of you in that fucking country, so you just gotta keep spreading out. Alright, 1 and 2. It's 2, and then I just need 1. Which is not on this side. Well, it has to be on this side. It is that side. Okay, and then I need 3A and 3B. There's 3B. It's like 2B, but less sexy. And 3A must be over here. Which it is. Okay. Holy fuck. It is too hot. Oh, I hate Kelowna in summers. It's fucking 28 degrees. Oh, but we're getting a thunderstorm here in an hour. That lasts until like 4 p.m. at least. The temperature is going to keep going up. But we've... Look at this shit. If it would fucking focus. No, of course not. There you go. It's currently 28 degrees. We got a thunderstorm coming. But the temperature just keeps going up even with the thunderstorm. Fucking, of course, camera won't focus on it. Fuck it. That's ridiculous. We're going to have a thunderstorm that will last for several fucking hours, but the temperature is only going to keep going up past 30 degrees. Ugh. I hate it. So you can have the toe in your drink, but licking it is crossing the line. Nailed it. Toe nailed it, some would even say. I'm disgusting. And back. Welcome back, Rannick. We're just talking about drinking mummified toes. Skull! Alright. To each their own. I prefer mead. You prefer mead? You prefer mead, do you? Interesting. I don't have my phone on me. I can't. Fuck. These are 2 one-gallon jugs of mead that I'm currently brewing. Sponsored by fucking Save-On and Walmart now. No, it's just to keep sunlight off of them. I like coffee with no body parts in it. Preferably no mummified toes, thank you very much. Preferably. Cold mead to be exact. Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's continue building this Outrider. I made mead on stream once, many months ago. You can go check out the VOD in the live stream section. It was a fucking hell of a time. I spilt honey everywhere. It was my first time brewing mead. It turned out great though. I sold all bottles of it. So now I'm making 2 more. One, which is the exact same one that I've already made, and then one brand new one with a new flavor. We'll see how it turns out. Love to have a taste once it's done. Unfortunately, I cannot sell it online because that's super illegal. I can only sell it locally. Selling it online, because that's what the initial idea was. Because one of my long-term goals, I don't know if you know this or not, Ranik, but one of my really long-term goals is I want to open a quote-unquote restaurant someday. I want to open, basically, I want to open the thing called Tor's Tavern, which is just like a high fantasy medieval themed restaurant, but called Tor's Tavern. But I was like, I want to make most of it in home, so I don't have to worry about purchasing from other companies or anything. So one of the things I was testing is like, well, I could, if I make my own mead for Tor's Tavern, then I don't need to worry about buying it from other breweries and such. I could just work on doing it myself for cheaper and making better profit out of it. And then, so this is kind of like the mini baby steps towards Tor's Tavern is the mead. Apparently I've got a lot of emails and such. Yeah. I see. My package is scheduled to arrive in the next 3 hours. Woohoo! I will have my rings. I'll have my rings before Commander, which is awesome. We're also going to change the music up. I'm a little tired of Hades. We're going to switch to some hype shit. Okay. Well, sounds like an awesome idea. I would have thought of Club Valkyrie for the name though, because Valkyrie and stuff. Yeah, that could work, but I like the simplicity of Tor's Tavern. So, and then I also want to do it like where they'll have drinking horns at each table and such, and then also there's this really cool curved ram horn that I want to get that only holds like a couple small ounces of liquid because of the curved nature, but then you could take shots out of the ram's horn and have like a special shot drink called like ram's blood or something like that. I don't know. I got lots of cool ideas for it. It's not happening, which is like anytime soon. It's way fucking down the road, but it's just one of my small little ideas that someday I was like, yeah, it would be cool. Will it happen? It'd be cool to try something like that, see what that's like. Who knows? It's a lot of money. So it's like a pie in the sky dream. This is dream number 1. Content creation. Doing content creation full time is dream number 1. Okay, that's in. Tires in. Go to about there. As much fun as drinking horns are, they are impossible to get clean, meaning probably not feasible regulation-wise. No. Like, the drinking horns are there basically, like, if you want to use them, you can. And I want to make also, I'll grab it. Switch to this. Ooh. I've got drinking horns, of course. Like this is one of drinking horns I have. I know how difficult it is to clean. It is a nightmare. It's very annoying. You need to get special like fucking whisks and things to go down. So like it's annoying. He's in Canada where they put toes in drinks. Horns should be okay. No, that was somewhere in Alaska. Or maybe Yukon, but I'm going to say Alaska, so it's your fault. It's your Americans' fault. So, like, yeah. Like, these things are cool. And I got one hanging up on the wall. You can see there as well. But, yes, they are very difficult to clean. And also, they don't stand up right on the table. So, there's problems. But, I also have this. Which is a drinking horn. But it's made of plastic. And it has, like, a little... It's a carry mug. And then it also has, like, this hand warmer thing. Or hand warmer sleeve that is also rigid, that you can flip it upside down and you can stand it up in there, so you can set it on a table and such. And it's plastic, and it has like a base bottom here, so it doesn't go all the way to the tippy tip here. It just goes down to there. So this is a lot easier to clean. It's dishwasher safe. So I'm thinking if I can make something like this for Tor's Tavern, then everyone can still have drinking horns. Just make it like maybe look a little more like this color instead. But so that way everybody can have drinking horns, and if they want, they can put their drinks in the drinking horns, and then it's plastic, so it can still go in the dishwasher, and also it's not all the way tipped at the bottom, and it has like a false bottom here, so it doesn't go all the way down and crud doesn't collect all the way down to the very, very point. And then also, you can stand it up on the table. So, that's the idea. I want to make something like this, but maybe make it look a little bit more like this color-wise, and like that one color-wise, instead of just a solid black. But that way, yeah. That way people can still have drinking horns, and they're still dishwasher safe and easy enough to clean. And, yeah, we don't have to do this. Who knows? Again, long ways down the road, many years down the road idea, pie in the sky thing. Excuse me. Ugh. Fuck. Ugh. You can't serve good booze in plastic. Well, I don't drink. I don't know. Sure. Actually, wait, sure you can. People drink wine out of those fucking wine bags in boxes. Doesn't matter. They're fine. I don't know, an idea. That's an idea. Who knows? We'll see what happens. It's not anything happening anytime soon for a long while, so fuck knows. Things could change. Skull. Alright, let's keep working on this bike. There you go. Hold that tight. Good wine comes in glass bottles. Wow. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Seven. Five. Six. And we need helmet 4. 4. Go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Let's put that backpack on. Okay. All right, we need handlebars 10. 10. Come on now. There we go. And 12 and 11. That must be you two. I think you're the one I missed. Nope, that's the last one that we're doing that I fixed yesterday. It broke when we took it out of the bag. What's up? Not too much, Venant. Welcome back to the Strom. We're just building some bikers, some outriders, and chit-chatting and chilling. How you doing? Hope your day is going well. All right. Nice, thanks, Land Raider. Done? Yeah. We put all the spikes on it. It is ready for a full paint job. Those are cleaned up. That's good. All right, let's put this boy together. Holy roasting! Okay. All right. Let's put these exhaust pipes and legs on. I just realized you weren't wearing the hat. The hat? What hat? I have many hats. The hat. I have a lot of hats, my man. I have a lot. I'm not even a big hat guy. I just happen to have a lot of them. The beanie. Oh. Presumably the one from the intro video to the stream? Yeah, okay, well, the intro video to the stream, yeah, that's my wide-brimmed gray hat, and then I have 2 red beanies. I have my Daredevil red beanie, which is also a Punisher red beanie. It's reversible. And then I have my black and white beanie. And then I have a bunch of snapback hats. I have a Doki Doki Literature Club hat. I've got a Dungeons and Dragons hat. I have 2 Kingdom Hearts hats. Like, I got a lot of hats. And I'm not a big hat guy. I just happen to have a lot of hats. But no, it's way too hot. It is over 30 degrees in here. And I am roasting. So it's just way too hot for hats. My jacket for homebrew, literal talking cloak invisibility. Tenders the wearer renders, I'm assuming is what you meant. Renders the wearer completely invisible, but the cloak brags about how invisible you are constantly. Bro. That's ridiculous. Aw, man, if they knew where you were right now, that'd be insane. Who goes there? No one. If you can't see me, then I don't exist. Shut the fuck up. You're ruining everything. Bro, it's fine. They can't even fucking see you, bro. Reveal yourself. No way, dude. Find me yourself. Haha, bitch. Like, that's just radical. That's insanity. That's a great magic item for a certain campaign. Maybe mine. We'll see. I got just one, which I like to wear when I need to go out in the rain or glaring sun in case of the former to keep rain away from my glasses. Fair enough. Come on now. Thank you. Okay, that's that. Alright, and then you just need E28 or E8 and E9, not 28, 8 and 9. So on this side, sure is. Fungus advert. I blame Evie. Big Brother's always watching. You're getting tailor-made ads now. Damn, that is creepy. Well, it's the way the world works. Privacy doesn't exist anymore, my friends. It hasn't for many years. Last advert I got was a AM. I think you misspelt. Nope, you deleted the message. There we go. It was a pantless monkey toy thing. Oh. Interesting. My search history is cursed. Yeah, clearly. If that's the kind of ads you're getting, the fuck? There we go. Second Outrider done. Gonna put them on the base. Cell phone listens constantly, even if you tell it to turn assistant off. You can test it by talking about stuff you would never search for. Yep, I believe it. Advertising is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Everybody wants to know everything, so they can serve you tailor-made ads so you buy their stuff. It's just how she goes. It's just how she goes. Alright. There's our second Outrider. Alright, one more to go. One time my phone overheard the neighbors talking about their new Toyota Highlander in Spanish. I got Spanish adverts for cars for days. I don't speak Spanish. Nice. Like, yeah, it's creepy and it's scary, but it's just, you know, it is what it is. It's how the world works. You'll never be rid of it. The only way to be rid of it is to be rid of technology, which, good luck. It's just how the world works these days. Can't fight it. It's bigger than you. Don't waste your energy. Just don't be looking up creepy shit. Like, most of the people that complain, I'm gonna be honest, bit of a hot take, but most of the people that complain about, like, oh, my privacy, people, the government's spying on me, the big brother can't know what I'm doing, are the people who, like, aren't doing fucking anything with their life. Like, they search Facebook and Twitter all day, and they don't do anything meaningful whatsoever. And it's like, bro, the government doesn't give a shit that you watch furry porn and check out, like, single ladies 65 and up in my area. The government doesn't give a fuck. They just want to make sure you find those single ladies in your area by signing up for their subscription-based website called 65 and Up. You know, that's what they care about. To give you what you're looking for. So, I just go, yeah, it is what it is. Move on. Unless you're, like, actually planning to be a terrorist or something awful. Whatever. There's no point going against shit. Heh, I don't even use Twitter nor Facebook, and I'm very glad about it. I have Facebook just to keep up with family and close friends, and that's really about it. And Twitter, I don't like using, but I kind of have to because content creation. Social media. Kind of have to. Alright. Let's build the last Outrider. Oh god, now I'm going to get adverts for horny old ladies. Horny old ladies in fursuits. You're welcome. My phone's in the other room. Oh, but I'm wearing my watch, which is connected to my phone. And it definitely has microphones. Oh well. Use an iPhone 2, Rip. Yep, I definitely do. Ah, that's okay. You this way, you this way. Ooh, too far, too much. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Come on now. Work with me. That is not working with me. That's working against me. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Overpriced if you ask me, but alas, in 2015 or so, I paid like $70 for my phone, and that was that. I've been using that since, because the only other two criteria I have are durability and battery life. Yeah, and that's fair. I've been with iPhone ever since iPhone 3, because when I first got my phone, my whole family upgraded, because my mom used a BlackBerry and my dad used a Motorola Razr. If you guys remember that thing. That thing was sick. And then they got a new business plan, and me and my sister were old enough, so everybody got iPhone 3s. And it was part of a business plan, so they saved a lot. And ever since then, we've all been on that same business plan. Well, not the exact same business plan, because we've been upgrading that business plan. But because we've been on this same plan and with this company for so long, we get incredible deals every time we upgrade a phone. And every time we upgrade, we bring our old phone back, uncracked, undamaged, so we get a hefty discount upgrading. So I've never had a desire to go away from iPhones. Like, I've used other people's phones, I just don't like them. I like the comfort, I like the familiarity with iPhones, and also every YouTube video I filmed, guys, it's all filmed on iPhone. Everything. It's all filmed with my phone. And my phone takes amazing filming footage. So I have no reason to switch. Incredible deals, incredible discounts with the business plan. I always trade in my old phone to upgrade for a massive discount. And I like iPhone. I really do. So, it works for me. Didn't say you should switch either. It's just isn't for me is all I'm saying. That's fine. I was just saying why I've been with iPhone for so long. I got nothing against other phones. I like iPhone. And I have no reason to switch. So I like keeping my dependency on technology to a minimum. I know I can't avoid everything, but I like to keep to at least keep it to a minimum. That's fair. I think as time goes on, that's going to become more difficult as just society progresses further and further. But it is handy to not have everything rely on technology, because when technology inevitably breaks down or requires an update or just becomes frustrating to use like it always does, it's nice not to suddenly become reliant on it. So, alright, that part's done. Let's build. We need 18 and 16. Well, I guess it's a last outrider, so it's just last of these pieces. That sprue is empty. Yeet! Those two pieces in a bit. I'm back. Welcome back, Vedant. Okay, but this way I'm at least preventing some avenues for social manipulation. Yeah. Cleaned. That's cleaned. By the way, Vedant, if you ever can't rely on YouTube notifications, join the Discord. Link down below in the description. I post when I'm going live in there. I usually try to give everybody a bit of like a half-hour heads up. Also, yeah, don't forget to like the broadcast, like and subscribe, and hit the bell icon, and comment down below. What was your favorite part of the stream? Also, don't forget, if you really like the broadcast and you want to support what I do, you can become a member by clicking the join icon down below. It only costs $3 Canadian a month, so it's even less in American. And it really helps me out. Have I shilled enough yet? I think everybody actually in the chat right now is a member. Yeah, everyone in chat right now is a member. Nope, JB is not and Evie is not. Nope, not gonna click that, Evie. Bruh. How dare you? How dare you not click the like and subscribe? Unbelievable. You committed the YouTube cardinal sin. You didn't like and subscribe. Okay. That's all cleaned up. Let's build this bad boy. I may not be a member of the YouTube, but I'm a member of the Discord. That you are. How dare I? Simple. I don't want your number to go down. My numbers to go down. Fair enough. I'm running a clockwork campaign where a bunch of robots are rioting. Any ideas? No, I have no ideas. That is way outside my realm. I don't deal with robots and shit. That is completely outside my realm of shit. I have no ideas. Make them a hive mind, because I like hive minds. That's all that's my only idea I got. Make them hive minds, because I like hive minds. They fought a T-Rex but robot. And you're saying bro chill to me? Or to somebody else in the chat? You're the one running a clockwork campaign with robots fighting T-Rex robots. You bro chill. Steampunk era. You fucking bro chill. Saying that to Rannick? Okay. And the party fought the T-Rex. Okay. The party fought a steampunk robot T-Rex. I have no advice. You are completely outside of my good grace. And I have no words to give you other than good luck. That sounds wild. That campaign sounds wild. Giant robot dragon? Well, obviously, if you already made them fight a giant robot T-Rex, then logically the next step up is the giant robot dragon. Because of course it is. It only makes sense. Holy. Oh my god, it is fucking 87 degrees Celsius in here. Alright, Rannick. Rannick and Vedant, both of you, chill. Don't make me put you guys in timeout. You go on this way. Ooh, I'm gonna put some glue on that one first as well. Yee. Right, there we go. There we go. Got that arm in. And then this other arm sits like that. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I can do that. I didn't clean that. Oh, I gotta clean that real quick. There we go. That's better. All right. There we go. All right, just got to put those two side pieces on and then onto the base. Oh. Perfect comment. Just explaining my reasoning. All good. All right. I'm eating fruit gushers. Fruit gushers? That is a word I haven't heard in a while. Jesus. Fruit gushers. I don't think I've seen fruit gushers since, like, middle school. Good God. Ugh. The entire campaign is about a war between humans versus dragons. The war is between humans and dragons? Where do the robots come in? If the war is between humans and dragons, I mean, that's just Dark Souls 1. But where the fuck did the robots come from? What? Well, that's that sprue emptied. Yeet! Rioting because they were mistreated. Ah. Fair enough. Also, one of the members is addicted to Age of Sigmar. Age of Shitmar, poor lad. Ah! So he plays an angel sent down by Sigmar to help humanity. It's chaos. That does sound like chaos. I've never played Age of Sigmar, but if I was to, I would play Nighthaunt. Because the Nighthaunt models look dope, and also, then I could play with the Nagash mini, which is just sick. I mean, the Nighthaunt models just look sick, and Nagash just looks badass. Fucking love them. I know Jackson's girlfriend has some Nighthaunt models that she bought because she really liked them. She has done nothing with them. And she probably will never do anything with them unless me and Jackson get into Age of Sigmar. But if I was to, I'd play Nighthaunt because Nighthaunt look awesome. I already bent the thing that I glued yesterday. That's fine. I'll fix it. Whew. I remember the old models for Nagash, and I mean really old. Yeah, I've seen pictures. They were something else. Also, one of the players is a robot built by humanity called 2K. He can change his damage type depending on what dragon scale he has in his core thing. Also, the robots are worshipping him. Your campaign sounds like an utter travesty of just sheer insanity. And I would be scared to run that kind of campaign, truthfully. That sounds wild to me. Oh, I should have put the sides on before I put his fucking arm on. That's going to be a little annoying. Oh, that's fine. We'll make it work. It'll be fine. Just would have made it easier on myself. That's fine. It is okay. We can make it work. I went in easily. I asked Bing AI if it was afraid people would turn it off, and it said, I don't want to talk to you anymore, and ended the session. It is fun to run, though. We're all good friends. Well, that's good. As long as it's fun for everyone, then nothing else matters. As long as you're all having fun, that is what matters. For me, it would probably be too weird. Yeah, for me as well, that sounds way too wild. That sounds way too wild for me. Alright, let's put the other side on. This is going to be a little tricky with that chain sword in the way, but that's fine. We will make it work. That wasn't too bad at all. That was fine. Okay. There's also a sorcerer with an 8 in Constitution who keeps casting Disguise Self to become the angel and runs right in front of the boss. His death saves are legendary. 2 nat 20s. Jesus. Yeah, your campaign sounds like utter insanity. But again, like both Rannick and I said, if everyone's having fun, that's all that matters. Glue on my fingers, that's okay. Alright. There's our last outrider. Vroom. Vroom vroom, boys. Hoi. Oh my god, I'm roasting. Just the 3 of them? Just the 3 of them. Alright. last thing we're going to do for the stream chat, we're going to build the 3 boys for the Eradicator squad, and then we're going to call her there. Because I need to do some studying for my P-Star exam, and I really don't want to fail that for a 4th time before I solo on Saturday. Because then I can't solo on Saturday, which would suck. Alright. Let's build those Eradicators, and we'll call her there. So we need G. And 3 more 40mm bases. I think you're G. Yeah. Excellent. Howdy, hello, Nermus. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Ugh. I've given my Shadowrun players a few run jobs, fun jobs as well, one of which was to retrieve an abducted individual. All they had to go off of was male, 7 years old, and rather long, which they thought meant tall. Okay. Turned out their target was a sentient serpent. Weird. Weird indeed. Also, the Angel player multiclassed into Tempest Cleric and convinced me to let his smites be lightning. He did 60 damage just for the wizard to do twice the damage with a barrage of fireballs. They're level 7. Your campaign is off the rails. I'm good, how is you? I am doing fan-diddly-tastic. We've built a lieutenant, we built boys on bikes, and now we built boys with big fuck-off guns. These big fuck-off guns. Eradicators. And then we're calling it there. So. Alright, we need 40 and 41 first. 40 and 41. 40 and 41. That was 41, and now I need 40, which is there. And then I need 42, backpack 42, which is that one. And then we'll go from there first. All right, America. Tactical Rock G61. We're using Tactical Rock G61 for this guy? All right, you got it. Let's find Tactical Rock 61. I may have already used it. I may have already used Tactical Rock 61. I cannot see it on the sprue. I think Tactical Rock 61 is gone, chat. I think we've already used it. I'm not seeing it on the sprue. We have Tactical Rock 62, 64, and 66. Yep, those are our last 3 Tactical Rocks. We've already used 64. Sorry, chat. We've already used it. It was either used for the lieutenant back here, or the captain, or the Judicar, or the Primaris Ancient, or any of the Vanguard or Blade Guard vets. I don't know, but it's already gone. How the fuck does this guy go together? Like that. Okay, easy enough. Fun fact, that serpent has since become the party's mascot and main spellcaster. Wild. Used it yesterday, I'm just guessing someone else wants it. Ah, I did use it yesterday. Those orcs are American, you cannot convince me otherwise. Alright. It's too hot out. It is. It fucking is, Nermus. It sucks. I'm roasting alive inside. Is it thunderstorming out? We were supposed to get a thunderstorm that was supposed to last for several fucking hours. And the temperature was still gonna go up. I don't hear anything. It is pleasant here in the UK. Nice and cool. I'm happy for you. It's not here. It fucking sucks. What's the temperature right now? Apparently it's thunderstorming, but it's 28. With a high of 32 today. Oh, nope, no, it's not thunderstorming anymore. Now the thunderstorm's not happening until 3 p.m. instead. Well, fuck you, weather. That sucks. Let me just put the backpack on. Yep. Problem with the UK is that we've only gotten hot summers in the last few years, so none of the houses are designed for heat. It is hell when it's hot. Yeah, I've heard none of the houses have like built-in air conditioning or anything because you just never ever really needed it. And then all of a sudden, oh hey, global warming, and bam, now you need it. You guys have AC? I have a portable AC unit, but it only fits in my kitchen. So I just have a bunch of fans going around the house trying to pull that cold air from the kitchen into the rest of the house. I've put my mattress in the kitchen 2 nights in a row. I've dragged it from my bedroom, dragged it into the kitchen right next to my AC, and slept in the kitchen for the last 2 nights. Because I just cannot fucking sleep in my bedroom. It is so fucking hot. My fans do not pull anywhere near enough cold air all the way from the kitchen to the bedroom. Can't imagine life without AC. It sucks. I'll tell you that. It sucks. And again, like I have like a portable AC unit, but it still sucks. It would be literally unbearable without it though. It would be completely unbearable without it. It helps minutely, but it would be unlivable without that thing. Alright, I need helmet 43 and breastplate 44. There's helmet 43. And breastplate 44. 44. Not stupid hot and sunny here. Yep. September is sunny now? What the hell is going on? It's not September. What are you talking about, Vedant? It's still July. No, it's June. It's not even July yet. It's almost July. I know, but last year. Oh, I see. Central AC here. Chinchillas flip out if it gets above 25. I imagine. Okay, wildfire smoke made its way here. The ground is bright, but the sky is dark. You're welcome. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that's done. Now we just need 45 and 46. Cut this tactical off as well. And 46. 46. You know, by 2100, Canada and the UK will be able to grow mangoes and coffee beans. Woo! Hoorah! Let's go! Fuck yeah! Coming from the man who doesn't like coffee and is not a big fan of mangoes either. Woo! Let's go! Mangoes and coffee beans! Hog! Come on now. There we go. All right. One eradicator done. base now. Coffee is better than oxygen. Coffee is better than water. Vedant, you have a problem. You have what's called an addiction. Seek help. There you go. One eradicator. Done. 2 more to go. I remember in the 1997, the Russian government said global warming is not detrimental to Russia. Aha. Russia also said they would crush Ukraine with absolute force and take it over in no time flat. Didn't they just have a coup in their own country? And Ukraine is beating them day by day? Yeah, I believe Russia. Alright, 47-48. And 49 is the backpack you want. A small coup. Yeah. Putin wanted the border with NATO to be smaller, but since Finland joined, it's doubled. Yeah. Everything's going great for Mr. Putin. There is no problem whatsoever. Russia will triumph. Russia is beating them back and incorporating Ukraine back to where it belongs, with Russia. Day by day, the people welcome us. Copium. Russia definitely going to collapse. Nah. Given your choice of music, are you familiar with Nano War of Steel? Nano War of Steel? Or do you mean Manowar? Specific song, no. Music video for that might be up your alley. Doesn't look or sound familiar. Unfortunately, I cannot listen to it because it is probably copyright. And I can't play copyright music on YouTube. So, I will have to check it out later, off stream. When's the next Magic the Gathering card opening? When I can afford to buy another box. I love doing them. I have a blast doing them, but I'm not working right now. I'm on EI, so I don't have a whole lot of money. The only reason I was able to afford that box is because I had a whole lot of shit go on with work and EI, and my first EI payment was like 3 weeks worth of missed EI payments. So it was a large sum. So I was like, hey, sweet beans, let's get a box of Lord of the Rings. But can't do that anymore. So send you a link through Discord if you want. Sure, Rannick, that'd be appreciative. Just put it in Beats and Tunes. Put it in the Beats and Tunes part of the Discord channel. They finally fired you for downloading movies on the work Wi-Fi, eh? No, I went on a leave of absence of my own accord. I got too many problems up here, and it was affecting personal life and work life. So I went on a 3-month leave of absence to figure that shit out. So I go back to work start of September. Nano War of Steel is essentially all about parody. They absolutely do not take themselves seriously in any way. Gotcha. Although Canada lets you do that, take the time you need to heal. Appreciate it. Thanks very much, Daydream. Like the BBC. You mean the BBC do not take themselves seriously in any way? Is that what you mean? Canada's sick. I'm so gonna move there. Canada has its ups. Canada's pretty pog. Alright, I need a 50 and 51. Yeah, AC though, that seals the deal. Yeah, just gotta buy an apartment or a house with AC. Good luck buying a house in Canada though, especially here in BC. Fuck that. You are screwed. But eventually the housing market's gotta pop, right? The bubble's gotta pop. Prices can only go so high before they just crumble all around you because nobody's buying, but people are still buying, and that's the problem. As long as people keep buying, the price is going to keep going up because they can fucking afford it. Can't move anywhere. They won't let me bring my firearms. Yeah. That's a fair point. Flashbacks. You guys are getting guns? No. Like, you can own guns in Canada, but the restrictions on them are far more severe than America. Alright, that piece is done. Then we just need 63 and 62 and a tactical rock. 53 and 52, not 63. 53, 52. The gun laws here are wonky. Yeah, you'd know best, Nermus. I own handguns, that's the main issue with moving. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Canada has no handguns. No handguns. The only good thing about the UK is Greg's. Their sausage rolls are goated. Well, that sounds nice. I want sausage rolls now. I'm gonna ship a single sausage roll in an envelope to you. Do it, coward! My mailing address is down below. Send it to my P.O. box. Please don't send me food. You're wild for that. I don't even think they'd let you. Yeah, the bureaucracy is a bit of a hassle, but technically I could even legally get an M82A1, whatever the fuck, or the like here in Germany if I wanted. That's an anti-material rifle 50 BMG. That sounds wild. I'm not a gun guy, but that sounds wild. Oh, this arm's gotta go way higher. There we go. Hold that tight. .50 cals and AR-15s aren't legal here anymore. Gee, I wonder why. I want a Peacemaker revolver, but I don't want bullets. They just look cool. I've got a big. Oh, what's this now? Oh. I've got like a really big 8-inch barrel pellet gun revolver that I bought as a prop for movies. It looks sick, it looks real, and it moves like a real one. But it's a CO2 cartridge pellet gun. But it looks cool. rock in place. For the record, I'm not a gun guy either, but I work security and my company also does transportation of valuable items, so I have at least a good idea what I can and can't get if necessary. Gotcha. Alright. Second last eradicator. Of course, camera won't focus. I don't know why I bothered. One more big gun man to go. Oh. Damn it, I can't send you a sausage roll. I'll smoke it, then send it to you. Ah, perfect. There we go. That'll get it. That'll be fine. I see no problem with that whatsoever. Yeah, I had a viewer one time try to send me one of those like insane hot chips. Because I do not handle spicy food very well at all. And he sent me one of those insane, like, one-chip challenge things for me to do in a YouTube video or a live stream. And then it got sent back to him, because he wasn't allowed to send food to me here in Canada. So, good luck sending a sausage roll, even a smoked one, from across the ocean. And he couldn't send one from a country away that we're connected to. But best of luck. I would happily take a smoked sausage roll instead of a one hot chip challenge. Fuck that. Holy goddamn. Oh. You're getting that sausage roll? Okay. Send it packed in dry ice. Oh, there you go. There's an idea. Wait, Canada has Greg's. You need to try, though. I've never heard of Greg's, but maybe. Hey, Nermus, if you're still here, can you look up and see if we have a Greg's in Kelowna? Oh, you need some of those submarine sausage smugglers. Yeah, and then you get the fucking Coast Guard jumping onto your submarine. Wham, 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 open the fuck up. They have 25 locations in West Canada. Okay, but is there one in Kelowna? Because that's where I live. That's what I need to know. If there's one in Kelowna. If there's one in Kelowna, great. Fantastic. If not, well, I don't know if I'm going to drive all the way down to Vancouver for a Greg's. How spelled? Kilo, Echo, Lima, Oscar, November, Alpha. I believe. Yeah, there you go. Nermus got it. I have no more tactical rocks. I should have. Oh, yep, there's one. I have one last tactical rock. Wink. All right, and that's that sprue emptied. No, by that it sounds like there is no Greg's in Kelowna. Oh well. There's a random company called Greg's that sells tape. Perfect. We found it. And I go into this place and be like, I heard your sausage rolls are amazing. And they'll be like, I'm fucking sorry. We have Scotch rolls. I'm like, nope. Your sausage rolls. I heard they're amazing. Give them to me. It's like, nope. Well, no. We have Scotch. We have duck. We have gaffer. Like, nope. Sausage. Give it to me. There's no sausage rolls in Canada. There's just no sausage rolls in Canada. That's not true. The 7-Eleven down the street has sausage rolls. I'm gonna email King Charles. You do that. I think there's a different Greg's in the US then because ours sells appliances. Man, Greg's is just like Yamaha. They sell skidoos, they sell instruments, they sell office equipment. Greg's is out here with their fingers in every market imaginable, just like Yamaha. Yamaha sells sausage rolls? I'd believe it. They sell fucking everything else. General Motors makes the gun that sits on the A10 Warthog, or not the Warthog, the A10 Thunderbird, whatever the fuck is. The one that goes brrrr. Everyone knows it, the A10 tank. Like General Motors or General Machinist, whatever the fuck it is, the same company that makes washing machines and dishwashers makes the giant fucking rotary Gatling gun on that fucking bird. So, sure, fuck it. General Electric, that's the one. So sure, fuck it. If Yamaha wants to make fucking sausage rolls, why not? Why not? Warthog is its nickname. Thunderbolt is its real name. Okay, well, we all know what we're talking about. We all collectively know the machine I'm talking about. There we go. Let's put its tactical rock in. General Electric makes nuclear missile parts. General Electric, we bring good things to life. Uh-huh. I'm sure they do. PepsiCo and General Electric own the world government at this point. Fun fact, General Motors is even part of the Battletech lore as the inventors of fusion power. Bro. Why not? Just, why not? Sure. There you go. Tactical rock in. Oh, I gotta clean that foot really badly. There we go. That'll sit flat. There we go. Will it focus for the last model of the stream? Yay, there you go. There's our last Eradicator. Alrighty. Always remember, gotta clean the tip when you're done. Damn, he's still going. We just finished. We built the Lieutenant, the 3 Outriders, and we just finished the 3 Eradicators. So the only thing I have left to do in Indomitus is the Assault Squad. And that's it. And then Indomitus is done. And then we're on to the last 30 models. The Strike Force box. You have to paint these models too? I know. Trust me, I know. Chat, I have to paint everything I've built on stream so far and will build on stream, plus everything that was built before I started streaming that you guys haven't even seen yet. I have so much painting to do. It's insanity. But I signed myself up for this bullshit. I have no right to complain. This is my own doing. And when it's done, I will be supremely happy. Me too, Pepe Hands, indeed, yeah. You too. So, I got as far as got 8 next and an auto-filled beetle. Oh, for the other thing, yeah. Excuse me. Thank you for stream. Thank you for swinging by for stream. Appreciate you hanging out and watching me sweat over gluing and shaving and shit. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Alrighty, well, tomorrow, chat. Tomorrow will likely once again be an early morning. Oh no. No, it won't. Jackson, are you still wanting to do the Winston draft tomorrow? If you're doing the Winston draft, if we're doing the Winston draft tomorrow, Jackson, then you'll have to stream by yourself. Because I have to study for my Peace Star in the morning, and then I have my flight, my flying lesson at 2 p.m., and then by the time I get home, we'd probably be doing the Winston draft, and then I wouldn't be able to stream. So, if I had too much money, I would order the worst ever to build Warhammer models for you. The worst ever would be like anything from Forge World. Forge World has like the most outrageously expensive models because they're all resin. So it's stupidly expensive, and also it always comes warped and irritating to build. So that would be, if you had too much money, you would buy me something from Forge World, because it's a nightmare to build with, and it's outrageously expensive for what it is. We can do it whenever? Okay. Well, I can do the Winston draft tomorrow afternoon. That's totally fine. but I won't be able to stream tomorrow if we do the Winston draft tomorrow. Because studying for P-Star exam in the morning, flight lesson early in the afternoon, and then Winston draft in the evening. So it would be up to you to stream tomorrow. Wait and see what Jackson says. I'd like to do the Winston draft sooner than later, Jackson. Just so that gives me... Because it will take a while to edit. And I'd like to get it out while the hype for Lord of the Rings is still, you know, high. Ashley isn't working tomorrow, so I can stream, but I also want to spend some time with her. Okay. So are you saying you aren't streaming? I'll see what she says. Okay. All right, well, we'll find out then. We'll go from there. Alrighty. So, chat, that is it for me today. Next stream I do, whenever that is, if it is tomorrow or the day after, we will see. But we will be doing the 10-man intercessor squad, or, sorry, assault squad, which is the last stuff from Indominus. And then I would like to plan, like, a big 24-hour stream for the last 30 models and just rip through that Strike Force box. But we'll see. I will keep you guys updated in the Discords. All right, chat. Have yourselves a good one. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed the stream, tell your friends. If you didn't, you tell me. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye. 3, 2, 1. Score!